Warning: your family's personal privacy is under assault. Right now, at this very moment, government agencies, corporations, and criminals are tracking your every move on the internet and in the physical world. As a matter of fact, it's become so bad that the director of the FBI issued a warning that all Americans should cover the webcams and microphones on their computers when not in use. It's now public knowledge that federal government agencies like the NSA, the FBI, and even the IRS have used personally invasive and outright illegal tactics to track Americans on their computers and cell phones. Edward Snowden and other whistleblowers have alerted us to this truth. But now local governments, big businesses, and online criminals are using the same types of technology to keep us under their secret surveillance. Don't believe me? Consider this. According to a study commissioned by CNN, in the year 2014 alone, 47% of U.S. adults have had their personal information violated by hackers. And since then, the problem has only worsened. In the past few months, in 3 separate incidents, hackers have leaked the private records of 400 million American voters from federal databases. And internet conglomerate Yahoo announced that personal information from at least 500 million users was breached by hackers. If you've ever used a computer or any other electronic device to conduct a transaction, or even a simple operation like logging onto a social network account, chances are that your private information is already out there in the open. Sound too far-fetched? Here are the 3 biggest reasons why your once private data is no longer private. Reason number 1. Our everyday life is becoming increasingly more and more dependent on gadgets and technology that are connected to the internet. Whether it's shopping, banking, socializing, or entertainment, data is regularly beamed over the internet. It's also important to note that your data is spread over many devices: your phone, your laptop, your tablet, your work computer, the websites that store your transaction information, and so on. So when you make a purchase, for example, your personal data is sent to the store server, which then gets passed to the retail servers, and from then to other departments like marketing, customer support, other third parties, and so on. Some might say that the internet has made our lives easier. And while that may be true to some extent, this interconnectedness comes at the price of giving away your privacy. And when your private data falls into the wrong hands, the biggest risk you are exposed to is identity theft. Just in the past 6 years alone, identity thieves have caused over $112 billion in losses for U.S. citizens. When your data gets exposed in a leak, your financial security is put in danger, big time. Reason number 2. Our computers, phones, and the websites we visit online are broadcasting and tracking increasingly more personal data. Did you know that every photo you take with your digital camera or phone has hidden data inside that broadcasts information such as the longitude and latitude of where the photo was taken? Or how about the fact that 70% of the websites you visit have common tracking software installed that places a small file on your computer which then reports nearly all of your online activity to Google and their partners? Or how about the fact that when you post on Facebook, by default your exact location and other personal information is publicly available for all to see? This can be especially dangerous if you have children. If your kids use social networks, and let's be honest, most of them do so even if you tell them not to, these default public settings can make it very easy for sexual predators to pinpoint your child's location. So again, while this sharing of information may be helpful for marketers to profile us in order to sell us more stuff, the average citizen is unknowingly giving away not only his privacy, but also his and his family's physical security. Reason number 3, hackers and hacking tools are getting increasingly more sophisticated and yet easier to use. By visiting a harmless-looking website, hackers can now remotely install software on your computer or phone that gives them access to your personal files. It has become possible to even access someone's webcam or record their microphone without the victim ever suspecting anything. In fact, this is how the recent wave of sextortion crimes has become possible. The victim accesses a random website, which installs a malicious piece of software, which then gives the hacker access to the computer, its files, and any connected devices like a webcam or microphone. Then he takes either a picture or records a private video of them without their knowledge or consent, only to later blackmail the victim into paying them an exorbitant sum of money with the threat of uploading the materials to YouTube, Facebook, or some other public service if they don't comply. This threat is so real that the FBI director recommended all Americans cover their webcams and microphones when not using them. 20 years ago, this might have sounded like something out of a futuristic crime thriller, but today, it is a grim reality. Because of these reasons, your privacy and your online security has never been more at risk than it is right now. Do this test and see for yourself. There is a website where you can check to see if your information has been exposed by hackers in a public data breach. All you have to do is to go to a specific web address and enter your email. Once you've done that, you will see a brief mention of which one of the major database leaks contains your personal data. Now, as someone who has worked for the past 10 years as an online security consultant, I was surprised to see my personal data present in at least 5 major consumer privacy data leaks. This goes to show that no matter your background or how well prepared you think you are, it's only a matter of time before your personal data falls into the hands of the bad guys. So what can you do? Is there something you can do? Hey, my name is Keith Jacobs, and besides being a patriot, a prepper, and the editor of PatriotPoweredNews.com, my main professional background is in the online security industry. As someone who deals with online security on a day-to-day basis, I have handled many cases where a client's data has been breached by hackers and online criminals. Today I'm going to show you how you can protect your privacy from government surveillance programs, malicious hackers, and unscrupulous corporations who want nothing more than to collect as much of your personal data as possible. I've decided to share my knowledge and expertise with the American public by writing the Privacy Bullet Black Book. Inside this book, you will discover the techniques, tools, and procedures that any person of any skill level can implement right away in order to lock down their privacy and improve security whenever they use a computer, phone, or another gadget. Today, you can claim a copy of the Privacy Bullet Black Book for free. Although I originally intended to sell this valuable book for $49.99, I've realized that the majority of Americans are either completely unaware or insufficiently prepared when it comes to securing their online privacy and keeping their personal data private. Because of this, I have decided to make a special offer and to give away a limited number of copies at absolutely no cost for anyone that applies to get the book today. Get the Privacy Bullet Black Book. Free offer. Inside, you will discover things like how to remove one piece of tracking software on your computer that over 70% of websites install without your consent that tracks your movements on the internet. How to lock down your social media accounts and email to ensure that only the people you want to see your information can access it. The 6 steps you must take today to secure your privacy on your cell phone, and I've got you covered whether you're an iPhone or an Android user. How to ensure that your financial data remains secure every time you make a purchase online. The 4 signs your computer has been hacked. If you notice any of these signs, stop what you are doing and get help immediately. How to order Google to remove pictures and details of your house from its online maps service. By default, every home gets included. This is a huge privacy risk. 5 tips to strengthen your Wi-Fi connection and make it hacker-proof. How to create unique, ironclad passwords for every account you own without having to remember them ever again. The 9-step emergency protocol you must execute if you ever get hacked. Edward Snowden's tips for browsing the internet anonymously. Love him or hate him, these tips helped him escape from the NSA. One unbelievably simple trick to conceal your identity and your children's identity online from strangers. and many, many other tips on securing your data and privacy regardless of what computer, phone, or gadget that you are using to connect to the internet. Now let me ask you this. What price do you put on your family's privacy? You might think this is a silly question, rhetorical even. But the truth is that if you're not actively applying the security and privacy protocols that I describe in this book, then you might as well take your personal documents, private photos, credit cards, and bank records and copy them and then just plaster them in every public space. When big corporations and even our own government continue to track our every move online and spy on our personal activities, it is vital that you take action to lock down your privacy to protect your family and your assets. And if you order today and get your free copy of the Privacy Bullet Black Book, you will be equipped to handle any kind of digital security issue or privacy problem. You will also get peace of mind, knowing that no matter what website you visit or what device you use, you will always be in control of the data that you give away. You'll be free from excessive and intrusive tracking software from third parties, annoying marketers, pesky government surveillance programs, or criminal hackers with the sole intent of harming you financially or even physically. You will also have the peace of mind knowing that your children are protected from online predators and other people who might pose as friends or relatives online. And if at any time a company that you've conducted business with gets hacked and your personal data ever gets publicized, you will always know what to do next in order to reclaim your privacy and rebuild your security systems. The best part? You can have all of this for free if you request a copy today. Get the Privacy Bullet Black Book for free while it's still available. All you have to do now is click the green button right beside this video, enter your shipping details, and pay a nominal $4.95 shipping fee. Once you do that, I will ship your copy of the Privacy Bullet Black Book. And if you decide to order right now, I'm going to throw in a couple of bonuses to really make this a no-brainer. First off, if you order today, I will also send you 2 free RFID blocking sleeves for your credit or debit cards. You may not realize it, but those new credit cards with the embedded chips that all of the banks are now sending to replace your existing cards, they have a major privacy and security flaw. Criminals can use RFID digital readers to steal your financial data simply by walking by and swiping near your wallet or purse. However, place your credit cards in these RFID blocking sleeves and you can stop these digital pickpocketers in their tracks. These types of RFID blocking sleeves sell for as much as $9.95, but you will get them free when you claim your free copy of Privacy Bullet Black Book. And for the second bonus, I'm going to give you free digital access to a book called How to Protect Yourself from Identity Theft. Now, as the name implies, this comprehensive PDF guide teaches you everything you ever wanted to know about identity theft, including the various schemes criminals use to steal your personal credit information, tips for how to prevent becoming a victim of identity theft, what to do if your identity is stolen, exactly what you're liable for if your identity is stolen, and plus much, much more. This guide on its own is worth $24.99, but you get free, instant digital access to it if you claim a free copy of Privacy Bullet Black Book today. So to summarize, you get a free printed copy of the Privacy Bullet Black Book shipped to your home or office, valued at $49.99. 2 free RFID blocking sleeves for your credit or debit cards, valued at $9.99. A free digital copy of How to Protect Yourself from Identity Theft, valued at $24.99. And that's a total value of $84.97 that you get for free. The only thing I ask is that you cover the small $4.95 shipping fee, and the book is yours. Please note this is a special offer that is available as long as my inventory lasts. As of right now, I have 500 copies available for this giveaway, and once they've all been claimed, I may be forced to start selling the books again at the full retail price. Now, if you delay your decision, you might miss out on this special deal. So just click the green button to claim your free copy of the Privacy Bullet Black Book right now. If you care about your privacy and your family's security, you owe it to yourself to get this book. The next time another big public data leak is announced, or some new government surveillance program is uncovered, you will sleep soundly, knowing that you took all the precautions necessary to protect your personal data from falling into the wrong hands. Click the big button and get your free copy shipped today. Oh, and once you get it, make sure you send in your feedback, because I'd love to hear your thoughts and your experiences. I thank you for your time. I wish you the best of luck in securing your privacy from those who wish to take it from you. God bless.